Hello students, let us continue chapter number 7. So today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is regionalism. The approach of regional rather than a central system of administration and politics is known as regionalism. Under this system, people of a particular region demand to have their own control over the region rather than that of the state. India has unity in diversity, in which people following diverse religions, speaking different languages, belonging to different castes, races, and cultures live. No other country in the world is as diverse as India. As a result, the cultural progress of India is not associated with a specific caste or creed, but it is through a unified effort of people living in entire India. Now, the reason for regionalism. When people speak a common language, share common culture, and live in a certain specific geographical region for a long time, they develop emotional bondage for one another and also the region. When such feelings become obsession, they lead to the feelings of regionalism. Greedy politicians and various communal groups are the main reasons for creating the feeling of regionalism. These people crush the feelings of people and misguide them for their own motives. People who fuel wrong objectives of regionalism are harmful for national unity and integrity. These people harm the nation and hinder its progress to fulfill their own benefits that they would get through regionalism. These people forget that for a citizen, his country comes first and then his state or region. It becomes very obvious for people speaking common language, sharing common culture, and living in a certain specific geographical region for a long time to develop emotional bondage for one another. Now, language, caste, and religion are the three main important factors for creating the regionalism. Now, the language. Language stimulate regionalism. People in Hindi speaking area in North India and non-Hindi speaking area in South India demand new regions according to languages. The State Reorganization Commission already implemented the recommendation of division of regions as per the linguistic barrier. Now, caste and religion. People belonging to a variety of religions live in India. When people belonging to a specific religion are in majority in a region, they tend to dominate that region. For example, Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh have different custom, tradition, lifestyle and profession. Hence, people belonging to these regions have a different way of life compared to the people living in other parts of the country. The Bodo people living in Assam have started strong movements for creating a separation from Assam. Similarly, Alpha is another separatist group of Assam which demands a sovereign Assam. Regionalism led to the separation of Punjab and Haryana, Jharkhand from Bihar, Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, and Uttaranchal from Uttar Pradesh. At present, Vidarbha region is demanding separation from Maharashtra. It is not in the interest of the nation, as unity of country should be more important than demand of one particular region. The Constitution of India declares India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic country. During the time of reorganization of a state, regional demand should not be the priority, but unity of the country should be the main aim. Now, regional inequality. The foreign rulers did not undertake developmental activities in places where they would not get any economic profit. As a result, there was regional inequality in such places. After independence, the Planning Commission was formed for social and economic development of India. One of its main aim was the balanced development of different regions. In fact, regional pressure, certain political reasons, the tug of war to take development programs to their own regions, the maxims for development, etc., and other factors played an important role in it. Therefore, regional inequality is seen in matters of equal development. Resources of development, grants given are the factors for regional inequality. Even within developed, moderately developed, and less developed states, internal inequalities exist considerably. For example, Maharashtra is in category of economically developed state, but its regions like Vidarbha and Marathwada are backward. Certain areas of Andhra Pradesh are well developed, while areas like Rayalaseema and Telangana are considerably backward. Some regions are ahead in agricultural development, while some regions in industrial development. There are many factors between the states which are quite visible for regionalism. There are some states who are at loggerheads for boundary issues, even though they are a part of India. Like between Maharashtra and Karnataka, Punjab and Haryana, the boundary issues are still going on. Narrow mindedness is seen in regions to acquire personal motive related to the flow of water, minerals, industrial raw materials, and agricultural sectors. The regional inequality and narrow mindedness is tremendously harmful to the unity of the country. Means for preserving country's dignity, superior position should be planned rather than taking interest in regional development. Now, scientific and technological development. India has made extraordinary achievement in the field of science and technology in the last half century. Looking at reasonably limited resources and less literacy, India's growth in the field of science and technology in comparison with other developed countries is unique. After independence, the distinguished national leaders and scientists like Dr. Homi Bhabha, Dr. Raja Raman, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Dr. C.V. Raman, and in the field of engineering, Sir M. Vishwariya, Sam Pitroda, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's former president, and the creator of the successful metro railway project creator E. Sridharan are those engineers, scientists, and technocrats who had contributed remarkably in the field of science and technology. Indian Institute of Science, Indian Institute of Technology, Indian Space Research Organization, and Physical Research Laboratory are the glorious example. Women of India too played a noticeable role. Now, student, you can see the chart given in your textbook. Janki Amma in the field of flora, that is vegetation. Azima Chatterjee in the field of chemistry. Dr. Indra Ahuja, medicine. Shakuntala Devi, mathematician and human computer. Kalpana Chawla, astronaut. Sunita Williams, astronaut. Women of India have contributed at large in other sectors too, which brought further progress to our country. Now, at the time of our independence, we were dependent on others for food grains. In making us self-reliant in this area, today huge dams, lakes, and canals have played a major role. We have been making use of modern agricultural technology to increase agriculture production for the country. We have been able to achieve green revolution. Agriculture institutions laboratories, and agriculture universities have been established to achieve growth in agricultural science. India has indeed made a significant headway in nuclear science and technology. India has established research institutes and laboratories for peaceful purpose of its nuclear power. Nuclear scientists and engineers have contributed ultra modern nuclear reactors and power stations. By successfully conducting nuclear tests twice at Pokhran in Rajasthan, we have been successful in making nuclear bombs. Now, India's achievement in a very short time in space research technology is spectacular. We have developed space shuttles, Geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle, that is GSLV, to launch satellites in outer space. We also have launched satellites like in outer space, satellites like Aryabhatta in the year 1975, Bhaskar in the year 1979, and Rohini in the year 1979, etc., are useful in successfully conducting nuclear tests in telecasting, education, weather, and getting information about minerals through remote sensing system. In the last one decade, we have made significant progress in the fields of telecommunication and information technology through computer, internet, mobile, smartphone, tablet, fax, email, Twitter, and computer WhatsApp. And so now India is considered in the race of developed nation. Application of computers is successful in administration at large, mainly for indirect use in environment preservation and carbon credit. Now, the use of biotechnology in industries, energy, agriculture, health, and the continuous research and development in that field have resulted in the maxim like Digital India and Make in India, world famous, marine research and continuous development, human resources development and harbor development, including education and health sectors too, are continuously involved in making progress. Now, 21st June has been declared as World Yoga Day by the United Nations, which shows the glowing future of India. Now, student, I hope you have understood the chapter. So, complete your textual exercise as well as your workbook. Thank you.